Mais voilà, le restaurant Botín. C'est ici qu'on s'en vient dans quelques minutes. Donc, le plus vieux restaurant au monde, selon le livre Guinness des records. That's George. He is lovely. He's a Kodak kid.
That's how the DJ saved my life. All right, Sylvain and Chantal. Where are you from, Chantal?
Canada.
Et voilà.
Canada? Montreal?
Vamos a Québécois?
Québécois, si.
¿Qué tal? Muy bien. Hello, guys. Hello. Well, thanks. First of all, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me in this historical tour. I know that you're going to be hungrier as ever before in a few minutes. But wait. Trust me. I'm a very passionate person and you're going to love the tour. Okay? My name is Jorge, the unpronounceable name. You can call me George or Josh. It's okay. I do accept both of the three names. Jorge, 100% Spanish though. Josh, Français. George in English. Okay? And I'm your guide for tonight's tour. Welcome to the oldest restaurant in the whole planet. But guys, I need to prove that to you first. Okay? The first thing, the most important thing, this restaurant opened doors long ago in 1725. So next 12th of September 2026, they'll be celebrating their 301st anniversary. It means we're still under the 300th anniversary umbrella. Okay? So they're celebrating and it's been a blast all year round. Good? The reason I'm telling you that this is considered to be the oldest restaurant in the world is because it's set by the rules, the two most important rules from these famous guys from the Guinness Book of Records. Okay? That's the way I'm going to prove to you that this is considered to be the oldest one in the planet. They needed to follow two rules. The first one, very important one, the restaurant had to be open as a business since 1725 up to today, continuously open. They haven't closed their doors, not even during the 3 years of our Spanish Civil War. That's a lot. But I'll explain some particularities about that fact.
Was
Why?
that worse than COVID?
Why was it open during the Spanish Civil War? I'll explain that inside in a minute. Back to your question, COVID. What happened during COVID?
Yeah.
That's the only exception. But focus on the verb I'm going to use. They had to close. They were forced to close. It was mandatory. That's why they didn't lose the certificate. 3 months of total blockage, but they were forced to do it. That's the reason why they kept the certificate. Second rule, simpler, but without that rule, no certificate. The restaurant had to be what it is today. I'm talking about the business type. Always being a restaurant. They haven't tried to become a toy store or a shoe shop or any other type of business. After the first 3 months, at least in Spain, they opened like 20%, 40%, even the terraza. Today's closed, but this terraza didn't exist before COVID, guys.
Okay.
That was the new thing for the business. They used that option. Of course.
Okay.
Fresh air, they opened. They needed some revenue. We all needed some revenue.
Yeah.
Okay? So welcome to the oldest one according to these famous guys from the Guinness. Since 1987, they managed to get that beautiful certificate. I'll show it to you inside the restaurant. Good? Now Botín. Botín. Jean Botín de la France. He was a French guy who actually just came all the way from France to the north of Spain, to Asturias, and he married a Spanish lady. Of course. He fell in love with a beautiful Spanish woman. Yes. And they stayed there many years. They saved good money. They wanted to come down to the capital of our kingdom, to Madrid. So they did, 12 years before 1725. With all their savings, this lovely couple bought a building. Behind my back there was a different one, so we need to use our imagination. 2-story building, it means smaller, almost ruined. And they decided to demolish it, guys. And they started back from the scratch. But from which level? From Canada, this floor is ground floor?
Yeah.
Yes. From ground floor. The States, first floor. What a mess. From everybody, this floor, all right? From this floor to the top, that's what is considered the new Botín 1725 building. New. Okay, but the reason I'm telling you this is because we're going to visit what's under our feet, which is an older part of the property. Actually, there are 2 floors under our feet. -1 is a beautiful dining room right now. It's been a dining room for 90 years. Okay, before it was used for storage purposes, and the name is the cellar dining room. Good. Older part of the property being a dining room only for 90 years. But we will finish the tour in the -2 level from 1587. That's the old wine cellar. But the racks, where all these bottles are, they're original. They're really old.
Okay.
Older than 200 years. Beautiful. I will take them back home with me. Good? More things. How many families have owned this restaurant? Actually, only 2. Botín, 201 years. So 1725, 1926. In 1926, the current owners, the González family, took over this property. But they decided not to change the name of this property, of the business. Why? 2 reasons. This restaurant was already a symbol to the city of Madrid. It's sort of a brand. Why changing your brands if they work fine? Okay? But the second reason is simpler. Do you speak Spanish? A little bit. Poquito.
Poquito.
Have you heard about González? That's a surname.
González?
Is it common or is not common?
It's common in the U.S.
It's common in Spain. It's a boring surname. I mean,
Oh, I see.
it's not
So
catchy
they-
whatsoever. Marketing basis is like opening something that nobody's gonna go. González restaurant. I talked to my lovely fiancée, Anna, honey. We had a lovely reservation at Boutique restaurant. But I'm going to change that into this brand new restaurant around the corner, the González restaurant. What? What? I want to go to Boutique. Probably she's right. Even though she wouldn't know what type of cuisine they're preparing inside. Marketing basis, guys, I think they took the right decision. Okay? We are right now on the 3rd and 4th generation of González ownership. But this has been the main entrance of Botín only since 1855. Oh. So where is the old entrance? Because they opened in 1725. Follow me. Follow me, guys.
This one, of course.
So beautiful. Guys, from here to the top and to the far left, the whole structure is Botín. This is still Botín. This is the entrance for suppliers, waitresses. This is my way out when I finish the tour. So I don't bother anyone.
Is it original?
coming inside. This is original. And something particular about those stones. These are 300 years old, even though they look much newer than the door.
Yeah.
They renovated them 3 times. That's why. That's why. As simple as that, okay? But how about the door? The door is original, guys. Okay? 102 years old.
Oh, only. Ah.
But what I can confirm here that this is the replica. That's the way, of course, without this. But yes, with this and this. This is the replica from 1725. Good? Well, being original, you know, Spain has been, and it still is, a very strong Catholic country. You can see the Holy Cross right there.
Oh.
And 3 letters right underneath. A very fine J, a very wide H in the center, and a beautiful S. That comes from the Latin, which is Jesus Christus. Okay? If we go on reading from left to right, Virgin Mary, Maria, Jose, Joseph, año, which is year of, and I love that number, 1720. That's the number 5. By the way, you will have to choose your dining room.
Disculpe. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo está?
Bien, ¿usted?
Sí,
Bienvenido,
también.
Botín.
A friend, lovely couple from the States, lovely couple from Canada, and a lovely, fantastic, amazing woman from Canada.
It's supposed to be a Canadian
He's
group.
from Galicia, you know. His name is Efren.
Efrem?
No, a friend.
A friend?
Efrem. Okay.
Is he a friend?
No, he's
I am not your friend.
Okay. Well, come over here. Welcome to Botín. Right now we are inside Botín. Here I mentioned some things about the González family. Okay, why? Because they've got a beautiful history behind their backs too. Not only the Botín family, but the González family took over this place in 1926, correct? Before that year, 18 years before 1926, the first generation of the González family came all the way from the Mediterranean coast to Madrid. Not a lot of money, actually, very humble family, and three kids, behind their backs. So very modest family. They were looking for their first employment. They found it. Where?
Oh, they were working
They
here.
became staff members of the team family.
Oh, wow.
And they actually used the rooms for the staff members.
Wow.
Back to what I was telling you, very modest family.
Oh,
But they saved good money and they worked hard. I mean, let's focus on the mastermind of the couple, the lady, Amparo. Allow me to introduce you to Amparo and Emilio González. Okay, first generation. Why? She was actually dealing with the numbers, the accounting part of these business before 1926. And she realized the Botín was not going okay. So with all their savings, the couple decided, why don't we make an offer? Botín accepted, and they became the owners.
So it was the descendants of Jean Botín who were running the restaurant until 1925.
That's
Okay.
it. That's correct.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't know the whole ups and downs, but it's the same
Yeah.
branch.
The same branches.
tree, or
Oh, okay,
you know.
okay.
Mhm. So back to the lady, Amparo. I'm going to focus on her, not because, guys, and it's not a joke. Every time I look at her face, I get scared. Bringing all these dinners or lunches to her flat next door. Being a very old lady, she passed away being 99 years old.
19?
And 99.
Oh, yeah.
And she was extremely tough even at that time.
Oh.
Very tough. But this restaurant is what it is because of Amparo. Okay? I'm going to share something. I told you, during the Spanish Civil War, 3 years of war, the restaurant was open. How come? She's said to be the main reason. Okay? Something happened at the beginning of the war here in the restaurant. And guys, of course I was not here. Obviously. I've been told. 3rd and 4th generation. But this actually happened. One soldier, one member of the militia, came inside this property with a gun, the pistol. He went straight to Emilio. So he threatened him. If you don't give me this or that, I guess he was looking for money, food, or I don't know. Boom, 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 you're gone. Okay? Wars are like that, free violence, anyway. And sorry about that. What happened? She was very, very scared, the lady, Amparo. She ran after that soldier. At a certain moment, she kindly asked him to listen to her. And this is what she brilliantly told him. Please stop and listen to me. What's the point of killing my dear son? Sorry, my dear husband, son. What's the point of doing such a thing? Don't just eat that. It's not worth it. He's going to be cooking for you. But he's going to be cooking for you all. So that happened. She calmed him down. Fortunately, nothing happened. But after that terrible moment, they thought it over. This lovely couple thought it over. What shall we do with our lives? She was thinking about, well, it's okay. Instead of moving back to the Mediterranean coast, instead of just closing the business, I have this idea. Maybe she was talking to the husband. She managed to get a very important meeting with number 1 of the militia at that time in Madrid. Have you heard about this famous war, let's put it this way, during war periods? Coupons. Yeah? Coupons. If you get coupons,
Coupon.
coupon. You are entitled to exchange them for goods during these war periods.
Yeah.
So if you get many, you have the chance of exchanging for many things. Which are these things that are really important for a business such as a restaurant? The blood in your veins when you own a restaurant, you want to get ingredients, food to keep on cooking, correct? So she managed to get those after this day, but only cooking for the soldiers. Only cooking for the members of the militia. She wanted her business to be up there at all times. Business was business. They became survivors. They didn't become wealthy whatsoever. They became survivors during the 3 years of war. End of story. Good?
Wow.
So far so good? Well, we're going to change. And then you're going to be hungry. We're going to visit the oven. Have you heard anything about this oven?
Yeah.
Medieval oven?
There's some things in documentaries that apparently they mentioned is 100% true, and I'm here to speak the truth. 4 comments. First one. This oven is from 1725, so it means it has got 300 years of existence. Correct. Correct. It's made out of stones. Correct. You will see that from the interior. I'm going to take you right inside the oven area. The oven area. Okay? Third comment. They only use wood. Even today. Yes. 300 years only using wood. What type of wood? Whole oak tree wood. That type of wood lasts longer than other type of wood. And it gives a very peculiar aroma to anything that is cooked inside that oven. The fourth comment. This oven has been on day and night non-stop since 1725. That's not true. That's not true.
Don't destroy that, okay?
Oh yes, I have to.
That's a nice story.
Because truth is beautiful sometimes. This is the truth. 87, almost 88 years ago, this family, the Gonzalez family, discovered some cracks from the left-hand side of the oven. Remember, the oven is made out of stones, and they were turning the oven on and off on a daily basis. What happens during the nighttime? Expands, contrast. It has to happen after those many years of usage. So it happened. They repair it, and they brilliantly thought, why don't we keep it warm at all times? That way, it will never happen again, most likely. Or at least it will last longer and longer and longer. So that happened. That decision was taken almost 88 years ago. Even during COVID. They had to close the business, but not the oven, guys. So let's focus. One employee had this very special permission, allowing him to come inside this property just to give the oven always on. But he didn't cook anything for anybody outside this business. No delivery purposes, okay? I guess he cooked something for himself. I would have done that. Right? Yeah? By the way, you have a beautiful set menu. And you will share 4 starters, your table, and table as well. You will not share or share, I don't know yet. But you will enjoy 4 starters. And then your main course, my dear, is going to be an option. You have to choose between one option or the other. One option is a baby suckling pig, a baby piglet, the suckling pig portion, or a portion of the baby lamb. Both of them are great. But both of those dishes are cooked inside the oven you're about to see. Only those 2. Good? Ready? Follow me. So far, so good? This L shape has been like that since 1725. Okay? I'm going to explain here something about the oven area and the oven itself. But let's start from the beginning. The beautiful product of the baby piglet. Okay? Each one of them can give you up to 6 full portions. This is a baby piglet. It melts in your mouth. It's pure milk. Do you want to know the age of the piglets? Yes or no?
Yes. Go ahead. It's fine.
21 days. 20 days is illegal, 21 days is legal from any EEC country. Mhm. So that's the regulation, and they buy them annually. Anyway, each one of them 6 portions, correct. These families buy, therefore they prepare on a daily basis an enormous amount of piglets, 70 units per day. Made out of clay, do you think can fit inside that oven at the same time, knowing there is only one layer?
Oh.
15, it's really deep.
Ah, okay.
And it's very wide. It's like a huge pizza oven. I would have gone for 4 or 2 like you. Definitely. So I understand. Yes, that's why I'm a little bit tricky with this.
Yeah.
15 is the maximum. But they need to move them around constantly. And they need to base them constantly, like the famous Thanksgiving turkey from you. The recipe made out of clay is part of the recipe, guys. It has to be prepared inside that beautiful type of recipient. Then you need to add simple things. Welcome to Spain, and forget about butter, olive oil, a little bit, a little bit. Then you need to add salt, pepper, rosemary and thyme, bay leaves, garlic. But you need to add something liquid, wine.
Sherry.
Red wine
Olive,
and white wine, no?
olive oil.
Olive oil, a little bit. At the very beginning, there was a little bit of olive oil. That's why they couldn't put a lot, but they put a little bit. But the rest has been like salt, pepper, rosemary, thyme, bay leaves, garlic, and the magic touch of the wines. Something liquid. Red and white wine. Inside, outside, back inside. 2 hours and a half. They leave them on the shelves. They're done. You say hi to the piggies. You order your portions. They cut your big portions. They need to put them back in the oven for 20 extra minutes. What happens? Give me a second. We all know that the skin of that beautiful product is very thin. So what do you think it happens to that beautiful skin?
Crunchy.
Crunch.
Are you sangria?
Yeah, more sangria for you. Becomes very crunchy, sir. Yeah. What happens with the interior? It was already very, very tender. Moist. It's butter in your it melts in your mouth, guys. All right? So you listen to that very beautiful, beautiful first sound. It's very crunchy. This is Madrid. A little bit of history, why not? So we relax and calm down. This is Madrid in a very key year for the city of Madrid. Very, very symbolic year. 1561. 1561, or in Roman numbers over there, 1561. Matritum Urbs Regia, Royal City of Madrid. It's a beautiful wall made out of stones. That's a huge portion of one of the towers. And you will see limestones there that belong to that old Christian wall. The Botín family decided to use it as part of the new foundation of the new structure in 1725. You will not only see history, you will touch it. Almost nobody knows this. So now you know it, and I hope you enjoy it. Of course, you will never see a picture of any celebrity here. That's the policy of the restaurant, but they do accept certain gifts. Okay, that's correct. But no pictures of celebrities. But many of them, they've been here. I don't know, George Clooney, DiCaprio, Will Smith, 2 members of the Rolling Stones, Nancy Reagan and Anna Queen. I don't know. Some Frank Sinatra and Eva Gardner, they closed the basement, etc. Okay, come over here, I'll show you. Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan officially visited our country. Well, the president and King Juan Carlos, well, they were working. They were doing the very much, I guess, interesting work. Okay, but they decided to keep on working. And the 2 first ladies, Nancy Reagan and our former Queen Sofia, came here and enjoyed lunch at this restaurant. There is no picture of that on the walls, but in less than a month after their visit, she sent this gift from the White House to Spain.
Wow.
I mean,
it's signed or?
it's fine, yeah, but the only thing is fading away.
Okay. That's Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan, correct.
Oh, yeah.
But imagine the faces of the owners in 1985 getting something from the White House during our trip to Spain. Everything that I was told about your family's charming historic establishment is true, and I deeply appreciate the gracious hospitality I received during my too brief visit. You and your staff helped to make my stay in Madrid most memorable. She finishes saying, the president joins me in sending all of you our best wishes. Sincerely, Nancy Ray. I think it's beautiful,
Yes.
honestly. But the most important thing from my heart is she didn't need to do these things. For me, that's the beauty of the gift. Forget it about considering any sort of politics. You don't need to do these things. So that's the beauty of the gift. Thinking about this little cozy corner in Southern Europe. Wow. He first visited this country. And then in the 30s, he officially was working here, covering the Spanish Civil War as a journalist.
Oh, yeah.
He had a very complicated personality. Beautiful novelist and journalist, Nobel Prize. But he also committed suicide in the 60s.
Yeah.
Complicated personality.
He had
I
mental
mean,
disease.
of course. But the way I'm going to prove to you that he was here frequently is in a very simple way. Get one of his most famous novels, The Sun Also Rises. And you open that book by the last page. Easy to remember, guys. Last page of The Sun Also Rises. And he mentions Botín. And we enjoyed a lovely lunch at Botín restaurant with 2 beautiful bottles of red wine from Rioja Alta. He knew how to drink as well. Rioja Alta is the best part of Rioja. He was kicked out twice for this restaurant. Heavy drinking problems. Okay? Why the corner? On the corner. He was scared that somehow somebody could attack him from behind. Have you heard about this mafia thing? When you're here, facing that way, nobody can bother you. Right. That happened to him. This table is not signed by him. It's not that tacky. Okay? He enjoyed the corners. But this was his favorite corner. So in honoring him, they decided to give this table the name of Hemingway table, which is always blocked for Botín experience guests. Guys, this is the groups area. There were rooms here up to 1940. Gonzalez family changed. This floor became a dining room for groups, minimum 6. 4 is very weird. I don't know where they will put them together. I know with company dinners and everything. It's very noisy. Right now it's lovely. When it's packed, and it's going to be packed, you cannot listen to the others. When you're in a company meeting or dinner, you don't mind. But when you're in a couple, you want to listen to the couple. So that's why the other diners are not for groups. This is groups. Here I mentioned something about a beautiful gift from Alexander Dumas family members. Alexander Dumas wrote The 3 Musketeers, correct? Mm-hmm. Have a look at this gift, please. This tiles. We've got the 3 Musketeers here enjoying the suckling cake of Botín. This is not from him, from his relatives. In the 50s, last century, became very good friends with the Gonzalez family. But the Gonzalez family decided to use that as the beautiful front page of the menu. Let's have a look at the menu. Of course it's a video. They've got all the dishes. Could be in English, in French, in Spanish, and some other languages. And we go on opening this, becomes something quite beautiful. A map of all Madrid area, the painting we were talking about before, and a historical test. Guys, this is for free.
Yeah.
Très bien, très bien.
Très bien, merci.
Merci à vous. I know, top position. Don't forget, everything's gonna be packed. Here, upstairs, it doesn't matter.
Oh, this is
Welcome.
Wow.
You would like the Hemingway?
Please.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
Maybe.
that one. This is a beautiful romantic table.
This is a nice piece. I like the smell of it. Like there's like a
Okay, we're gonna take this one.
Here is this. This type of things, and inside that beautiful cozy corner they were storing the wood, only the wood. Okay, so let's have a look at the wall, the stairs. Right now on the left hand side, stone wall. That's a huge portion of one of the towers of that old Christian wall. And these stones here, forget about the bricks. Under the bricks, these stones here to the right, from left to right or right to left, those stones belong to the old Christian world.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Not bricks,
funny.
the stones,
The stone.
only the stones.
The stone.
And the big portion there which belonged to one of the towers of that old Christian world. So guys, what's gonna be? Who wants to enjoy the dinner here or upstairs?
I think we're gonna take
Upstairs.
this
Here.
table right here.
That's for you.
Yeah.
Hemingway it is. Yeah?
Hemingway, yes.
Hemingway it is. And that's for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hit my head on stuff.
Whoa. Oh yeah, that smell very, very old. Ah.
You still have a label? Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Here, that treasure.
This is not, is this the real current wine cellar?
No, this is the very old.
No, I don't think
Some
so.
different wine.
Oh.
I'm just curious about like the labels, you know, because
Yeah, they still have labels.
yeah, that's crazy.
He says there are no. Whoops. Oh, oh, you know, I almost break.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll get out of here.
Okay.
I will get out.
They don't all last forever.
I think
Ici, on est dans une cave à vin qui a 300 ans. Et certaines des pierres qui sont ici datent de l'époque. Those stone, you said this was date from the
1587 downstairs.
15.
87. Started to build, it was like that, to build a new one, surrounding and expanding the territory. So it was much larger. So in the 16th century, it was really large. It was really large. But they started to dismantle that at the beginning of the 17th.
17th century?
17th century, the 1600s.
Okay.
The Moorish wall is next to the cathedral.
Okay.
Imagine this is the Moorish wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is the royal palace. But the royal palace was a mosque underneath. You can go there. So here, and probably we're here right now. So the new Christian wall, or old Christian wall, but newer than the Moorish, it started here. Boom. So we are around here.
Yeah.
So this is nothing to do with the Moorish.
Okay.
Mauritius.
No, okay.
And but the thing is that here you can see next to the palace a beautiful big portion of that wall. They preserve that, but with this one, which is much larger, zero outside. I mean exterior. You know what I mean? You have to look for this under your feet.
They literally they build it on the ancient walls.
That's it.
funny.
They build new things or they dismantle. the
They
wall.
dismantle, yeah.
So,
Bon, alors on a choisi la table au sous-sol. Donc c'est un vieux. Les murs sont vieux. Les bouteilles de vin sont vieilles. Il y a des bouteilles qui ont 300 ans apparemment. Oh, patience. It's gonna be okay. Yeah.
bonjour.
Oh, that's... George is back. He's not. He's a friend.
Here's your gift.
Oh, wow. Ah, that's so beautiful.
Wow.
They're celebrating the 300th anniversary. The same small factory from Toledo, which is famous for the
Wow.
Two French, two French.
And this we got two?
No, it's one per couple.
This is gonna be me.
Sorry.
It's gonna be me.
And I put two French menus, one in English.
Oh, yeah.
And I added two silly things like postcards. Bing.
Oh.
Okay. Shall we put it on the floor?
No, me. That's mine.
If you like this pottery, I mean, they've got it upstairs and plates and things like that. But normally they use that.
Okay.
First one, fromage, cheese. This one, lovely, manchego cheese. The second one, they'll come in a minute. It's roasted red peppers with tuna.
Oh.
And the third and the fourth ones are hot. One is croquetas. Then your main course, suckling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suckling.
Yeah.
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 And then after your main course desserts, you will have to choose between or among 8 options.
Oh, 8.
I'm going to give you my suggestion, but you choose accordingly to your tastes. Okay? The Botín cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
The Botín one is from the Basque country.
I heard of
from the
that.
north.
Le gâteau fromage.
Oui.
J'ai entendu parler.
Le Pays Basque.
Oh.
But you've got 8 options, so I would rather choose one cheesecake and something else. So you try. Well, thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Once again.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
George.
Enjoy, and I'm gonna enjoy my daughter.
Oh, have a nice evening.
Thank you, my friends.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for
Nice to
flying
meet
from
you.
Canada. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
bye,
Have a
guys.
nice-
Thank
have a
you.
nice one.
Bye.
Bon, alors, dans le kit qu'on a pris, donc 99 €, ça comprend du vin, la sangria pour Chantal, du fromage et je sais pas quoi, c'est des piments rouges et le fameux cochon de lait, cochinas. Cochinas, un petit cochon qui a 21 jours, donc un tout petit cochon, semble-t-il que c'est très tendre et délicieux. J'ai bien hâte de voir ça. Santé. Le cochon ici, c'est la spécialité. Ils font la même recette depuis 300 ans, donc 1725. Et la recette n'a pas changé du tout depuis 1725. Donc, on va goûter à de l'histoire. Et puis, c'est merveilleux. Je suis content de voir, ces murs anciens. Magnifique.
Un secret de
Voilà, donc on se revoit plus tard. On commence avec ça. Alors, qu'est-ce que t'en penses? Oui. C'est posé de temps. La peau se mange aussi. Comment ça se mange? Ça a l'air que la peau se mange. Croustillant. Comme la peau d'un poulet. Coupe le cochon en 4 parties, je crois. gâteau au fromage. C'est bon, Chantal? Bon. Bon. Alors, l'expérience de Botín, comment d'étoiles?
10 sur 10. 10 sur 10.
Parce que la visite était vraiment super. Sinon, c'était très intéressant. Ben voilà, donc, c'était tout pour cette vidéo, le resto Botín. Donc, c'était tout. Donc, si vous avez aimé cette vidéo, appuyez sur le pouce pour m'encourager. Et puis, abonnez-vous si ce n'est pas déjà fait. Donc, on fait des beaux vidéos pour vous. On voyage, mais en même temps, on vous fait voyager. Donc, encouragez-nous. Les abonnements et les pouces, ça ne coûte rien. Puis nous, ça nous encourage beaucoup, beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine. Bon, Chantal, ça va magasiner. Oh non.